So this message is basically saying, hey, Independence Day is coming up. Do something. Just fucking do something. Figure something out. You got a good relationship with the kids? Do something that they want to do. Or do something together as a family. If one wants to come with you and the other one doesn't, so what? Create something. You got them for the weekend? Do something. Hey, Rock, I don't have any money. Well, then play board games. I used to have board games around the house. I'd have playing cards, chess game, checkers, I think they call it Rubik's Cube. When the electronic gaming came out, I was terrible at that. Terrible. I used to bring in ping pong, bowling, something that's kind of inexpensive. I probably brought them to all the fast foods, which I probably didn't want to, but that's the way it was. That's all we could afford. And these kids could eat, as we all know. So as you get older, you're going to have to look back and say, man, I'm glad I did what I did. And that's what I'm asking you to do. It's to look back. You've been a good father. You've been a good parent. You've been a good mother, whatever it is. And no one else is going to help you. So you have to create your own traditions. I'm telling you. Now that I'm in my 70s and my kids are in their 40s, they got their own traditions. They got their own children. They got their own sports. And a lot of them, I'd say 50% or more, do the same sports that we did when we were kids. Or I should say when they were kids. And the beauty about sports is they carry on those relationships with their teammates, and their teammates have children now in sports. And I think the best thing to do to get involved with your kids is to coach them. Coach them with softball, baseball. I go bowling and I see kids with autism, mentally challenged and so on, and they're out there, the parents are out there with their kids. I love that. I love that because it's a beautiful thing. Special needs, handicap situations. So Independence Day is coming up. This is when you need to start growing to become independent. And I do it because I had almost 40 years of saying, fuck you. Once I got divorced and I got kicked in the balls, I've had 40 years of independence and freedom. If I wanted to start a business or buy a business, I did it. If I wanted to go to a ball game with my kids and spend every fucking penny I had, season tickets to college hockey, picking up tickets from my clients and so on for pro ball, I did it. Now it's done. So that's where I'm coming from. So I want you to go out there and start thinking about your own independence. Start rebuilding your life, because whatever happened in the past, you got to forget about it. Meet your obligations, because if you get in trouble, you're fucked. Because you get a setback. And if your ex-spouse draws you in for some bullshit, it's not worth it. And don't forget, 2020, 48 hours, Dateline. This is all usually, 99% spouses killing each other? What the fuck? Going to jail? You only got one life, man. And you don't know what the plan is. My biggest fear is that I'm not going to have as much energy and motor skills in the mindset that I have now. Because it could turn on a dime. I understand that. I listen to a lot of YouTube and I listen to these doctors, talking about what types of foods. Food is a big deal because that's your energy. That's your bloodline, man. Your bloodline, and they talk about simple things such as water, how much water to drink, and why drink it in the first thing in the morning. Don't look at your YouTube. Don't look at your mobile devices. You want to get that water to get your blood flowing into the brain. You want some movement. As simple as exercising in bed before you get up. Just start moving. And I will tell you this. My ex-wife taught me a lot of that shit. She was doing it. I learned a lot about food, sleeping, and longevity through her. What else did I learn? Fraud, alimony, strategies, bankruptcy. Let's not get negative. Okay, so that's enough. I think I just want to give you a heads up because YouTube is basically telling me, and the metrics are telling me, and my audience wants to talk about their pain. And I'll tell you, the summers are the hardest because the kids are off of school. And that's the time when you want to be out. You want to experience a companion. You want to do a lot of different things. And you got to be careful. Not only pick the right friends, pick the right horse. You got to watch how you drive. You got to watch out for the other guy, as they say. There's too much alcohol going on. Now there's recreational marijuana, cannabis. It's all available today. A lot of temptation out there, guys. That's why, you know what? Sometimes it's best just to sit at home and figure it out. Watch TV, watch a ball game. I just watched the Panthers win their second Stanley Cup in a row, and I know that feeling of Edmonton. They showed a video of the two goaltenders crying at the other end of the loss. I've always been on the loss of a championship game. I've never won a championship. And the team, I know what it feels like. And they're all, band of brothers, man. And believe me, it's the strategy of the owner, the GM, the coaches, picking the right players, and the chemistry, and these guys love each other. You could see it. You could see it. And that's why you find winners. You can do that with your family. And you're the owner, you're the general manager, and you're the coach. So do it right. I know my kids love me, but I know they also realize that I'm not going to be there the way I was, because now they got spouses, and they got to decide, to raise their kids the way they want to raise their kids. I'm going to stay out of it. I'm not going to try to control, and that's the beauty of it. I don't have to babysit. If I had a spouse, like my buddies have, they have spouses, and their wives want to move where the kids move and do this and do that. And I feel sorry for these poor bastards because they're stuck, man. They're stuck. So Independence Day is exactly what it is. Look back at your foundation. Look what your parents did. Look at your war buddies. I go back to Vietnam because during Vietnam, I experienced a lot of stuff in the neighborhood. Our neighborhood. Guys getting killed, guys returning, and so on. And Vietnam was not accepted. To be, and these guys are fucking veterans, man. These are badass dudes. And their average age, I guess, was 19. 19. An old guy was 21. In fact, I watch a lot of Vietnam documentaries, and they're saying that the lieutenants and the commanders and the leadership was like 21, 22. Seriously. And they pulled them out of college. They did everything they could. That damn government of ours fucked it all up. So have a nice independent weekend or whatever it is, holiday. And if you want to share it with your kids, share it with your kids. If you want to do something, do what you want to do. You've just been through hell, man. I don't know. I don't care how many years it's been, but you got to start thinking for yourself, because your future is Social Security, your health, your livelihood. It's about you. All right. I'll talk to you again very soon. God bless you. Have a nice holiday. God bless.